It's been around a long time. I hear people that were all born in the blues and all that. Well, I guess we were because the guy we call Blind Lemon, which is one of my favorites, got to know about him, who he was when I was about 11 or 12, something like that. But then there was others like Mississippi John Hurt and a whole lot of them that was around before I even thought, because I didn't start out to be a blues singer. I wanted to be a gospel singer because my pastor in church, we belonged to a church called Church of God in Christ. And my pastor in church played guitar and he sang. And that's what I wanted to do. Not necessarily be a preacher, but sing and play gospel music. There's several other people I knew about that sing and play. One guy called Reverend Utah Smith, and I wanted to be like him. And all these people had sounds and the way they presented what they was doing just went through me. Well, I heard later about another guy called Robert Johnson. I liked him. But then there was another one called Lonnie Johnson, which I liked more than any of them. And I guess you might say that I wanted to be like him too. And everybody that played or sang, I wanted and was good. I thought I wanted to do what they did. Now, it was a type of music that I used to hear people in the area on the plantation around. They would sing and play and all, and that made me want to do because it was something that they did. Seemed like it was a soul that just went through me when they sang. And, they wasn't trying to impress anybody, but maybe some of them was, but they impressed me. I guess from there and wanting to be a gospel singer and all that, I put it all together and here I am.
And now everybody wants to be like you.
No, that's seriously, I doubt it. I hear a lot of the great guitarists today, younger guys, say, well, I wanted to be like B.B.King. But they never tell me. I get it from you or him or somebody else like that. They never tell me. But some of them are good. Even Eric, my good friend today, Eric Clapton, such a great guy. And I've had many people say, Eric said he listened to you when he started. And I don't believe it because I met him in his teens. I guess he's about 18, 19 when I first met him. And met him in New York. And we've been friends ever since. But none of them, any of them that plays be around, never tell me. They never told me. So I never think about them wanting to be like me because somebody told me, but other people. It makes me very happy to know that I've been able to do something somebody liked. But one part of the question, where it comes from, is hard for me to tell you because we used to say it was from the poor people. Well, the farmers and poor people, all of them, was either church or the blues. Well, it wasn't all poor people, we found out later on. It's hardly anybody that haven't had the blues one way or another. Most white people call it melancholy. But we don't, we just call it plain old blues. But I think that everybody gets down sometimes, even Bill Gates. I believe, I said that's what I believe. We all get down, but necessarily we don't have to play the blues to get out of it. A lot of people think that when you sad and all that, you play the blues and get bluer and all that, but I don't think it's true. I don't believe it's true. I think we all, women as well as men, and it took the English to bring it back. We have played over here for I'm 80. I was 85 on the 16th of this month, and we've been playing blues and singing them ever since I can remember. And it took the British to bring it back. I tell them they reimported the blues. I'm always teasing Eric about that, but for real though, the Stones, Rolling Stones, and many of the great groups now, the popular groups, they came out playing the blues, and then white America learned about it. Well, and we'd been around all the time. They didn't pay us any attention. But when the Stones and Eric and many others brought it back, and then they started to pay attention to what we were doing. Because these guys was bragging on us and talking about, I would like to be like another popular guy uh, with Great Britain was Howlin' Wolf from Mississippi. Many others from Mississippi, you know. So we are the prophets of Robert Johnson and Howlin' Wolf and many of the others. I'll tell you this. By being able to make a little name for myself, I'll praise the South as long as I can breathe. I truly believe that the music is good. And I believe it touches everybody. Therefore, like when I meet the great country singer like Willie Nelson, we get along like that because blues and country music, to me, we call country music the white man's blues and blues, you know. But when we meet and when we met, I met him many years ago, but when we met, it was just like that. That's how close we were there. Still are. I think he's one of the greatest people in show business. I get started talking. You know, I'm from the Mississippi Delta, and it just go, 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 go. But Willie Nelson, not only is a friend today, he's done a lot to help me and many others, but he sings the one song that I love more than any other song, and it's called Always on My Mind. That's my favorite song. Of all songs, all of them, that's my favorite. Always on my mind. And as a man, I've been married, you know, 2 times. And whenever we miss those anniversaries, oh, you're not married, are you? Have you been married? Then you don't know. Ask her, she'll tell you, are you married?
I am.
I'll let you know. See, anniversaries, sugar days, let's see, I call it sweet days. A few more special holidays, you know, and trust me, anniversaries are special, special, special holiday. And we forget it. We forget it. So that song, Always on My Mind, some of the words in it just hits me right off the top of my head. It says, in my words, I can't remember the song right now, but in my words, it means because I forgot or I didn't send it. It's just, it don't mean I wasn't thinking about you. It's just that I forgot to do it. And that hits me good. I really forget. Sure.
If you had just a little bit of advice to give the young kids coming up that want to be just like you, what would you tell them?
Study hard. And if you got any money at all or somebody will help you, go to Berklee School of Music. I'm self-taught. But if I had had any money or knew about Berklee School of Music, that's where I would have gone. And now every time I see a kid, if he can go, if I can help him, or if you don't do that, study hard. That's what I had to do. Trial and error is what I've done all of my musical career. But I managed to get, I was honored at the Berklee School of Music. And 400 students was graduating the day that they honored me. And it was me and a jazz musician, and I can't think of what his name. So they made a show up of, oh God, I wish I could call the guy's name, but he plays very classical jazz. So these kids at the college said if B.B. King was going to play what this guy plays, he would play it this way. And if the great jazz musician that I'm talking about, that they're honored to, if he was going to play B.B. King, he'd play it this way. And I swear it was one, I cried. I sat up and cried. And I know it was 400 because I had to shake hands with all of them. I think a lot of that would keep them out of trouble too. You know, I would like to say this. When I first came to Memphis back in '46, um, at that time they called Memphis the home of the blues. Then Chicago took it, and I got mad. I've been mad ever since. Really, because now when I go places, I've gone to 90 different countries. And I just love to say home of the blues is not Chicago, it's Memphis. And now it seems like I'm getting some help. Other people will say it too. But that's what I believe. And I believe each city has something that they are proud of. I'm proud of what we do here, blues music and the many things we do now. It has to do with music. I'm very happy about that. And I'm so happy that you took time to talk with me. I'm so pleased. Thank you so
I'm
much.
so pleased you let us do this.
Yes, I'm not ashamed to say it. I love ladies. I don't think there's in the world anything in the world better than ladies. I think you're God's greatest gift to the planet, and I think you're all angels. That's
All right.
that's for you today.